Now, it's been a minute since we played this game, so we're going to go ahead and we're just going to start fresh here. But we did this game now a handful of months ago, and it's very fun to play, so we're going to go ahead and kick off some more of it. Tom Clancy's EndWar, man. It came out a long time ago, who knows how long, but we're going to go ahead here and start a new solo campaign. Very excited. It's like a real-time strategy sort of game. You're controlling a lot of units and such. So gonna go ahead and get started here whenever it decides to connect. But basically the game it involves 3 factions or countries. So America is one, Russia is another, and then all of Europe is kind of formed together to form the European Union. So those are the 3 kind of major powers here going against each other, and they are going to battle it out and hopefully get going. So as we get going here, we're going to start a new game, World War 3. That's what this is all about. We're going to go ahead and go on normal because it's harder than crap. So USA, the Joint Strike Force, an evolution of the Marines. Air and ground combat, high speed, low drag, very nice. And then Europe, as they have teamed together there, and then the Spetsnaz Guard Brigade in Russia. So, of course, you know, we're going to go with the United States of A here. So now, after that, you get to choose your battalion, and each kind of battalion has a core of, like, what units are available and who for, you know, what kind of fighting style you want. And everybody kind of has a little bit of a specialized bonus there, as you can see up top. For this one, rifleman image, but higher HP there. So definitely one of the things I like to use is artillery, and definitely only having 2 tanks is not going to be acceptable either. So we're not going to go with the 13th Airborne, not for the 23rd either. Same thing for the 26th. So I usually like to choose kind of one of these balanced ones down here on the bottom, because they're just, you know, they're all around. You know, they can do kind of a little bit of everything, and then I can either get riflemen plus damage or engineers plus damage with a little bit of hurt to their hit points. And so I think the 14th Assault Battalion, first to fight, is going to be what we go ahead and choose here. This would be a good one, but only having 1 transport unit is, again, going to be very hard to do. And just, you know, I don't want to sacrifice in certain areas of my squad here by only having a couple of options. So we're going to go with the 14th Assault Battalion. We're going to get right into it. So here are the rules, obviously. You fight 1 battle per turn, even though there might be a couple of battles going on. You want to get some mission support, so those the ones with the arrows in it, it's usually an air base, so you get air support opportunities there.
It is agreeing to let European
so yeah, so this is the first kind of turn. We have a couple of choices here. We can either go attack Europe or defend against Russia, who's attacking us. Now, you can't choose what battles are going to be available and when, but that's to choose from. There's a couple of battle types here. Both of these are conquests.
Grissom Air Force Base is under attack.
Their specifics there, but a conquest is you got to control uplinks, kind of like, you know, what conquest is in Battlefield and whatnot. You got to control A, B, C, D, and E, and then you eventually win. Battles are no uplinks; it's just straight up deathmatch. And then raids, which I don't really do much of. You got to destroy buildings there. But before we get into it, let's go ahead and go into our barracks. This is where you can upgrade and kind of customize your units here, and as you go through, your units will be upgraded and they will be promoted there. And once a unit gains rank, they will get certain upgrades. So for certain upgrades, you have to be a certain rank to be able to get, which is fair. And you know, there's also bonuses, so the hit points and the attack rating will increase as the rankings increase there. But first off here, we're going to upgrade the command vehicle. The command vehicle is very powerful, as you know, it sends out these drones just over and over again. Plus, you can get a UAV that attacks as well, and the UAV can, you know, scout out the map. It can also attack enemy units, so that will be very good to get later here in the game. But we don't have many credits, only 700,000, so we got to spend them wisely. Definitely going to upgrade the artillery units as well. Combat transports, putting on these nice damage versus air units. That's always a plus. Let's see, engineers. Engineers are very good indeed. They're very good against vehicles. So each unit is good against a certain type. So gunships or helicopters are good against tanks. Tanks are good against transports, and transports are good against gunships. So that's kind of your main rock, paper, scissors style. Then your artillery is kind of good against everything as long as it's far away. Engineers are good against vehicles, and riflemen are good against engineers. So, you know, it's kind of just this back and forth kind of thing you got to do here. So we'll definitely increase the defense here of the helicopters as well, because the helicopters don't take much to get put down. So we'll also put a defense here on the transports. We'll get some attack range on the tanks there. Let's see, do we want riflemen? We'll go defense on our engineers here. So we're good. You also get some mission supports here, but those are expensive for more late game opportunities. Let's see, Olympic champ cleared in doping case. Good for them. Thanks ESPN. Anyways, going in here, we got the tan going on. We can also equip the Afghan or the Ghost. The Ghost is kind of nice, but yeah, let's go with Ghost. You know, got the all black, you know, ready for business here. So we're going to go ahead, save and exit. We've applied all the upgrades that we can. And in order to unlock those mission supports, you have to upgrade the uplinks within the game. So we will definitely show that game component here coming up in this first battle that we're going to do. So we're going to do this first battle here for episode 1. Going to get into it here after these connecting times are taken care of. Obviously, the way that I'm recording this, you know, streaming through Twitch, and then I'm gonna upload it to YouTube. Probably not doing too great for the internet connection, but nonetheless, we're gonna get into it here, and we're gonna have a good time. So the United States going to war in World War III. We're gonna go and we're gonna defend Russia here off the rip. You know, I always think if America did go to war in World War III, that they'd definitely defend their home turf first.
Has declared neutrality.
That
it is agreeing to let European
do.
forces defend uplink sites built in the UK and Ireland before Europe federated in 2018.
All right.
Here on the home front, in the U.S.
information there. So we're going to go ahead and do the conquest of Grissom Air Base here.
Grissom Air Force Base.
So as you can see, there's all the uplinks there that you got to defend. So you can either secure over half the uplinks or eliminate all hostile forces, and you will win this battle. So we're going to go up against Alexander Kruchnik in the 56th Airborne Battalion. So let's go ahead and get into it. We only get to start off with 2 units right off the bat. So we're going to go ahead and get engineers in our command vehicle, and that way we can have, you know, we can start sending our drones out. That way we don't risk losing a unit. You know, the drones are very good for that because they just keep, you know, getting redeployed. That's the term I'm looking for. So go ahead, loading into the first battle here, and right off the bat, we're going to send our engineers to secure Delta, and we're going to call in some transports.
Units entering the battle space.
A lot of times in the early game, they like to send in gunships, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to send in our engineers. Black paint, though, looking pretty nice. But yeah, see, here's the drones, the combat drones.
Securing uplink.
I could, like, say, you know, the drones go guard the engineers or whatnot, so that might be something we'll do there. And eventually we'll call in some more units, gunships, artillery, and all of that nature. Hard to start here early in a campaign. You know, you don't get that many units off the bat. You know, later in the game you'll be able to start with 5 or 6 units. But right now we just have these.
Blackjack here. All squads vertical.
Our engineers are securing Delta, and then once we secure Delta,
Detected hostile units are displayed on mission radar.
we secured it. Now we're going to upgrade it to get that air support like we were talking about earlier. And while we do that, we will call in riflemen, so Creeper Squad coming in. Our transports are Day Tripper, Blackjack is our engineering, or our engineer units, and Crime Boss is the name of our command So, just taking a look here. We can
Reinforcements are available.
have some transport units over there, so we're going to call in some tanks. Our riflemen have made it in, so we're going to send them over to Alpha to secure that.
This is Tactical Air Command. Your codes authenticate, and we have a clear read of the battle space.
Unit 3, you know, they're called transports for a reason. You know why? Because they can transport.
Eyes on Spetsnaz Wolf. Yes, sir. Hit your ride.
Units there. So
Schwarzkopf tanks are more than a match for IFV transports.
This is Joe. Schwarzkopf's have traction.
Alright, so our units are all in there.
Use fastback IFVs to transport infantry across the battlefield.
We're going to move to Alpha there. We'll send our tanks over there as well. Our engineers are good, so we're going to go ahead and send them over to Bravo.
Roger, secure uplink.
This is Nature. Rapid combat transport to any point in the battle space.
I think we sent our drones out here to start attacking Hostile 3. Maybe they should look at Hostiles too, since they're right there. We'll get our tanks going on transports. Again, tanks are good against transports. So our drones have started attacking there.
Transports fueled and ready to deploy.
Prime boss here. Enemy is taking damage.
Call in Mamba
Units entering the battle
gunships
space.
there.
Blackjack here. You can use some cover, sir.
We got some artillery there too. We'll have to take care of that.
Roger. Secure uplink.
This is Crime Boss. That is a kill.
Our engineers are under some fire there by some transports.
We've lost a
We're
Roddy.
gonna throw them in this building. That's not what you want to see.
Check Foxtrot. Hostiles have taken it.
Destination reached.
We can let the hostile unit evacuate or attack it again to finish it
Tanks
off.
took care of Hostile 2.
Securing
We'll
uplink.
send them back over here to take care of Hostile 1. But now that our engineers are in this building,
Infantry in buildings
can,
have longer range. If the reticle's
garrison
range number
fire
is
on
green,
these
it
transports
won't have to
here
move to
is
attack.
fine.
Here's the building. Enemy is taking damage.
We'll send the drones on them as well.
Check Alpha. We have secured it. Reinforcements ready to deploy. Creeper here. All squads are good.
Blackjack here. Hostiles are 2 squads
Now
down.
we're going to call in
Units
some
entering
artillery.
battle space. Battle space deployment is at maximum.
Blackjack.
These transports are
Check one
donezo.
squadron. Hostile neutralized.
They're dead. There's some riflemen over there. So tanks are really good against riflemen as well. So we're gonna stand pat here for a second before we send the engineers over to Bravo. As we'll see. So yeah, there's the artillery's way over there, firing on us. So we're gonna go ahead.
This is Thor.
And the drones there. Our engineers will be vulnerable if those riflemen start moving in on them, so we'll send gunships there
Center
to
quadrant.
start looking for the
Eyes on Spetsnaz rifle platoon.
artillery, and then we'll put our artillery on the riflemen over there and send tanks on them.
Looks easy, sir. Yes, sir. Moving up.
Yeah, so there's the artillery. We found them. Very good. Get out of the range of the
Wanna take care of
riflemen
it,
here
sir?
and start. Come on. And then more artillery right behind them. So.
What hurt?
Copy that. Engage.
Pounder here. We are engaging the hostile.
Check Lima.
As I
Hostiles
said,
have taken it.
gunships don't stay alive for very long, so strategic when you're moving around.
We're opening fire.
Center quadrant. Hostile eliminated.
Artillery fire in our position. Mama. We are ready to
Tanks
engage.
have honed zoned in on the riflemen here. Artillery's back here,
Hostile
just
eliminated.
letting them have it. Starting to take on this artillery.
We got a kill, sir.
Artillery's pretty much good against everything, but obviously if they start to get into close combat, they're pretty vulnerable.
Hostile
And now the
destroyed.
tanks have shown up, and they let them have it. We'll send the gunships over here, take care of these little riflemen as well. They're dead.
This is Creeper.
Our riflemen
All
over
squads
here
are
to
good.
Foxtrot, secure that.
This is Blackjack. We have
And
men
then we'll
down.
send the engineers over to Bravo. They'll
This is
take care
Mamba.
of that.
Transmitted target data.
So we're in a pretty good spot. We'll have the drones guard the tanks here. That way they're already over here. If not, we're just gonna keep going back, guarding the command vehicle. So if you don't send them out here, it takes a lot of time to get them across the map to actually attack something. So it's best to
Creeper
set them
here.
over here. Our riflemen have made it. We'll bring the
In motion, sir.
transports over here as well.
Blackjack here.
Blackjack's doing well. About to secure Bravo.
Creeper here.
We do have an
Securing
airstrip,
up.
so
Blackjack here.
maybe we'll call that in for
Securing
fun
uplink.
here.
This is Mamba.
So
Yes, sir. Moving out.
search and destroy going?
they've secured whiskey back here, so they got units moving around somewhere. Let's just go take a look.
On the move, sir.
Check southeast quadrant. Eyes
So
on
they got some
Spetsnaz
engineers
combat
back
engineers.
here, so we'll back off because those engineers will
Check
take
Bravo. It is secured.
take us out real quick.
Blackjack here.
Move
Day tripper here. Holding that position.
engineers up to
Foxtrot.
Sierra.
It is secured.
Creeper here.
Got Foxtrot, so we'll move
In position and hold.
Check whiskey.
riflemen over there.
Uplink has been
to,
secured by
Lima.
hostiles.
This is Mamba.
Then when you get in the
Minor
late
damage
game
to a
stages,
couple
they get the ability to
On the
send in
move,
a
sir.
very high-powered kind of ish bomb. So
We're in position.
we'll see how that goes. They're dropping in some more units back here, so we'll go ahead and send in the tanks.
Oh, yeah. You got it.
But they're out. They're uncovered, so
Roger. We'll engage.
send the artillery over on them.
Yes, sir. Engage. On the move, sir.
This is Stomper. We are engaging the hostiles.
Tanks have made it.
And we are ready to engage. Wish us luck, sir.
There's the combat drones coming in.
Mamba.
Yeah, these engineers won't last long out in the open, and then we got these boys over here that are artillery.
Blackjack here. Snagging the uplink.
Check each quadrant. Hostile neutralized.
This is Stomper. Hostiles in range. Opening fire. Prime boss here. Enemy is taking damage. Prime boss. Using guard dog.
Check central quadrant. Hostile
Alright, so the
eliminated.
engineers are down, and we're going to win in 5 seconds. So we killed all of them. So battle 1.
Check Sierra. It is
We
secured.
just went into
Mission
DEFCON mode,
success.
so they were just
The
about
battle
to
space is secure.
send in that laser strike we were talking about. But Luckily, we did it before then, because those can actually kill your units, and if your units get killed, you know, as you can see there, they had a little bit of a gray part to their health bar, so that means they survived. But if your units get wiped out completely, they're killed, and they do not make it. So all the units we use today have been promoted. That's awesome. As you know, promotion just makes them better in all ways. So very good there. Very good victory for United States. As we get back here, all will be well. Just receiving the transmission. Must be a very long message.
We're updating your strategic display now. Here's how things shook out across the map. We didn't mess around on the home front.
So we won there. That was our battle, and so the other battle was in Europe. Oh, and we got this victory as well. So we moved in. So we have other forces doing things in other places, and we are only one commander, and for the enormous
Vowing
U.S.
that the
military.
United States would defeat its enemies,
you know, if we
President
lose,
Becerra today
you know, our other
reinstated the draft for all males
our
aged 18
other armies
to
are
25.
also probably going to lose. But if we win, that means we have more success in the battles that we did not get to have. So we got some funds from that. We got 256 credits. Let's go ahead and upgrade some units here before the end. So yeah, everyone fought in a battle. The command vehicle took out 2, Mamba took out 2, Pounder took out 1, Stomper took out 2 hostiles. The transports didn't do anything, and neither did Blackjack, but Blackjack definitely put a hurting on all those transports. And then Creeper was just running around doing a lot of securing. So yeah, maybe we'll upgrade the attack range for the helicopters there, and then maybe we'll pocket some of the rest of this, or you know, we'll increase the HP of our tanks, and that's all we can do. The cheapest thing you can do is 100,000 credits. So that is what we will do, and that is where we will leave it. So that was episode 1 of the revamped Tom Clancy's EndWar campaign that we're going to do. So again, we're going to be streaming this, and then once the stream is over, it will be uploaded to YouTube. So go ahead and follow on both. Sidearm Gaming, one's on YouTube, one's on Twitch. The Twitch is Sidearm Gaming YT, and then on YouTube we are, of course, Sidearm Gaming. But go ahead, drop a like on the videos, comment down below on YouTube what you liked and what you're excited for. Of course, go ahead and subscribe to Sidearm Gaming everywhere you can. And everybody have a great rest of your